You can't afford college.
I don't think you can graduate.
You can't be a model. You're too short.
You just got lucky.
You'll never book anything else.
Do you know how hard it is to get on TV?
Sundaiklove.
You'll never get a job in Korea.
I mean, it sounds cool, but I really don't think you'll be able to move to Japan.
And there's no way a little black girl from the hood is gonna buy a house on her own in Japan.
It just doesn't happen.
Well, that looks like it might kill someone. Hello and welcome back to my channel. If you are new, my name is Sundaiklove. No, I'm not a stripper. Yes, that is my real name. And this is chapter 5 of my house hunting journey in Japan.
Oh, you're right. My had been hanging buddies. It's just like wood and saw and stuff.
So we last left off touring this beautiful Akiya in Chiba. It's a 40K priced at 4.5 million yen, which is around $43,000 at that time. This property was everything I was looking for. A yellow, my favorite color is yellow, traditional style house with a lot of windows on a gigantic plot of land. And as a creative busybody, all of the different buildings on the property was actually really exciting. There is so much potential. However, as you may have seen, that massive plot of land, the house, and all 5 buildings needed a lot of work. Everything was jacked. If you've ever done any home renovation project like installing cabinetry or changing the flooring, you would know just how massive of a project this actually is, not to mention expensive. However, despite it being a very bad idea, I love this property so much. Right when I saw it, I just felt like when you know, you know. Also, thank you to all my subscribers. I love how open-minded y'all are. I thought people were gonna be dragging me for looking at all these rundown buildings, but y'all were just as excited as I was. I'm so glad y'all could see the potential. Oh. Anyways, I tried talking myself out of it, Ash tried talking me out of it, but I just could not get this property out of my head. I started doing research and getting quotes for things, and I ended up putting in an offer. Fast forward some time later, and I got a reply from the real estate agent. Sadly, someone had beaten me to it, and my dream village was already sold. Y'all, I was devastated. I was super disappointed for a hot minute. I even stopped looking at houses for a while because no other house could possibly compare, and I just kept comparing everything to this place. I kept thinking, why did you hesitate? You should have just put in an offer that day. But after a while, I got over it, and I realized this was for the best. Obviously, renovating this property realistically is like way over my head. It would have taken me years, and I don't even think I would have been able to live in it for quite some time. So although I wanted it so bad, it was pretty clear that this was not a very good idea for me right now, and God looked out for me, because he knows I was gonna go after it. He was like, oh no, we gotta sell this property. After some time, I decided if I wanted to get what I wanted, I either need to increase my budget or consider looking in other prefectures where these gigantic cheap houses are a lot more common. So I started looking in other prefectures, which brings us to chapter 5. This isn't working, looking far and wide. So today, we're in Yokohama right now, about to catch the Shinkansen. I cannot believe I'm going to go look at a house this far away. So today we are going to Gifu, which is where the house is located. The Shinkansen will take us to Nagoya, and then we're gonna rent a car and drive up there because it's a really, really beautiful like mountain town. So I think maybe a car is best. But yeah, this is actually like
another really bad idea.
My dream house. I'm gonna have to fill you guys in later once we get there. But yeah, I'm excited. From the outside, it may seem like things aren't going my way, but actually I was enjoying the entire house hunting experience. I think a lot of people forget it's a blessing to even be able to have an opportunity, which is why I always say I enjoy the journey to the destination more than the destination itself. And y'all know I'm obsessed with train rides. It's one of my favorite times to get some work done because I always feel so inspired and productive. I just love working on trains, and one of the things I've been working on recently is creating a new website, which has been a lot of fun. thanks to the sponsor of today's video, which is Squarespace. It's an all-in-one platform you can use to create a website, an online store, a blog, or even a podcast. They have so many useful features, making the entire process very easy. You can connect your social media accounts to display your posts. They have 24/7 customer service, tons of beautiful templates to choose from if you're not super tech savvy, and I just love how creative I can get with all of their design tools. If you're like me and you're looking for a way to bring your passion to life, a website is a great idea. Go to squarespace.com and sign up for a free trial. You can try it out, and when you're ready to launch, go to squarespace.com/Sundaiklove. You can save 10% off your first purchase of a website or a domain. Thank you again, Squarespace, for sponsoring today's video. The style of the type of property I'm looking for is actually really difficult to find near the city. If you've ever seen the anime movie Wolf Children, that's the vibe I'm going for. And this property we're going to see today looks exactly like it. I basically fell in love with the photos online, and I just had to see this place for myself. So we are on our way to go see the house. It's only 8 minutes away from like the town, which is nice because y'all know I just don't want no neighbors. I need my space. So this is awesome. It's like secluded, but still really close to the city. This neighborhood is beautiful. Is that the river too? Oh, it is, right? Because the river goes all the way to the house. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. No way. I haven't given you guys any of the details. I really forgot most of them. I do know it's a 9-room house and it only has 1 bathroom. And it seems like the bathroom was added after they built the house and it's like a little addition outside. It's confusing. I don't know. These mountains. Oh, is this real? How is this real? Last night, I was on Google Maps and I noticed there's a house like right next door. I did not see that there the first 106 times I looked at the house. I was like, where did that house come from? So I'm really hoping that like in person, it's not gonna be that close because on Google Maps, it looks like if I open my window and whisper, "Hey, how you doing, love mama?" You'll hear me. All right, so we made it. We came a bit early because I wanted to see like the outside without being rushed and, you know, without the... Forgot what I was saying. Anyways, wanted to see the place without the real estate agent so I could like take my time and look around, right? Right off the bat, a lot less secluded than I thought. I can see all the neighbors just right here from my yard. Look, so this is the house. That's definitely a good distance. They're way too close. They're absolutely unacceptably close. Unacceptable! And this I thought would be my yard because it's literally right in front of the house, but it looks like it's the neighbors. So they would be gardening right in front of my door. And if I opened it, I would just have, yeah. That is dope. There's like this outside shack that pumps in fresh water. So like you can wash the vegetables outside. It obviously needs a lot of TLC, but it's here and it's like fresh flowing water that still works. That's amazing. Right when you walk in, gigantic Genkan. Is that a tiger?
This door's great.
Yeah, they look. Oh, that's a dragon.
That's where your barbecue.
There's the bathroom. Oh, you open right up to the neighbors. Oh, wow. Oh my god, pantry. A pantry with a window. This must be the added bathroom. Okay. Wow. Very big. Got it. I don't think they're gold. I think there's like 5 rooms up here. This is crazy. I lost count. Maybe six rooms upstairs? Ah, this is massive. The view from up here is great. Well, they had this right. I mean, the desk right in front of the window. This was really far. All right, so there's 3 bad things. Number 1, the worst thing of all. There are neighbors. Oh my god, a cat. Squirrel. Okay, now I love it. I changed my mind. I want to live here.
Don't jump. What are you doing? Oh, bye.
There are 3 bad things. Number 1, the biggest one, is there are neighbors everywhere, all on every side. Way too close. Like, why would you move all the way out here, to have neighbors all in your windows? Number 2, there's no land, which is an automatic absolute no for me. I need land. The house is
Next time on Dragon.
gigantic. I never thought I would say something's too big. That's too big for one person.
Upstairs was enormous.
Upstairs was like 6-7 rooms. Downstairs was like 6-7 rooms. I thought this was a 9-room place, but they weren't counting like the living spaces, which were also rooms. That place was massive for one person. And then the neighbor came out talking to Ash. He was like, "Hey, you guys bringing a family?" Like,
I don't even got a man.
does Duchess count? Duchess and Douglas?
They're all out doing stuff though.
I know. Oh, everyone's out. They're all old as heck. Wouldn't be no trap music. And the other thing I didn't like was that the stuff. So someone left this house. I might as well say it. So the grandma in the bathroom. That's one of the reasons why it's so cheap. And also, she left all of her belongings in the house, so there's stuff everywhere. And I think in America, we don't think this is a big thing at all, but in Japan, it's actually huge. It actually costs a lot of money to remove items. I can't imagine a 50-bedroom house worth of stuff. It would cost a lot of money. The lady already said, like, someone's going through the process of trying to get the place and get a loan and all that stuff. Even if I pay cash, I can't, like, jump the line. Like, he's first, so I have to wait till he goes through the whole process, and if he's approved, he'll get it before me. And she said it's kind of likely. Like, in Japan, no one would go through an entire process if they didn't think that they were qualified. Unlike Americans, like, we're like, well, let's just try and see, even though I know my credit's bad. Like, they don't do that over here. They wouldn't get into a situation if they didn't think they could pay. The neighborhood is second to none. I will never in my life beat this location or this neighborhood. Like, both. I love that one. That one's great.
That one is abandoned though.
It is. Good. Look at it on camera. It looks amazing.
Cherry blossom tree in front.
You only got neighbors on one side? That's amazing. I don't think I'll ever find a neighborhood this nice, which is making me sad because this, I mean, it's a traditional town surrounded by mountains with trees on them. I call them trountains. This is my favorite thing to look at in Japan. Trountains.
I think a lot of it was like nice. There's a lot of big potential there. The land itself was a bit hard to understand where the boundaries were and such, and the neighbor was currently using the plot of land for farming. She said there's no shortage of spots. So like the neighbor would just move his across the road. And she said if you wanted more spots, you could get a land across the road there if you wanted to farm on it. I was surprised how small the stairs were for...
Oh my god, it was so hard climbing up those.
For the size of the house. The corridor outside the bathroom was like 3 times as big as the space of the stairs. It was like, what?
Yeah, those are actually really hard to walk up.
Everyone's got a pond in this town.
Look at this neighborhood. You have a historic river town surrounded by green, beautiful mountains with traditional homes, a huge city, and a house just right on the other side of the valley, 8 minutes away. How do I go back to Chiba after this?
Flat, shitty Chiba with an airport.
They ain't got no mountains.
I guess we're still looking, guys.